What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is ShadowKrueger here. This is a normal commentary over a little bit of gameplay. I'm only going to speak for a few minutes because it's been going around on the internet right now. I had a feeling this was going to happen, and the man, the myth, the leaf, the legend, LeafyIsHere, is terminated. And I had a feeling it was going to happen. It was kind of inevitable because of what this platform is turning into, and I understand why it could have happened. Still kind of messed up because, the guy worked his life. He basically worked his whole butt off to get a channel and build it up, and, regardless of what you think about the guy in general, like the kind of content he created, the guy put a lot of work into what he was doing. So it kind of is a big deal when your channel gets taken down. I mean, for God's sakes, if that happened to me, then man, I would just be devastated. Because for those of you who don't know, I'm trying to get some stuff back on YouTube, get back into the game a little bit, and I'm also doing a Facebook page right now. Links in the description, actually, if you guys want to go check it out. I have about 7,500 people on there. It's growing pretty strong. I'm really pleased with all the support I've been getting. It's just been a wild ride, basically. And that's what I'm saying. That kind of stuff takes a lot of time and a lot of patience to do, to create a page and create a content and get an audience that really loves what you're doing. And it's crazy that it could just be gone with one click of a button on a corporate website that you upload to. Now, I understand that, terms of service and everything changes for websites, like you can or cannot do certain things. But when it comes to YouTube in particular, there's not too much that really has... there's been a lot that's changed, honestly. Content that used to be uploaded here about 10 years ago, 7 years ago, 10 years ago, 8, something like that. I don't know. I can't speak right now. It's 12:41 in the morning when I'm doing this, but basically about a decade ago, you could pretty much post almost whatever you wanted. You just couldn't post anything with, nudity in it. And again, some people got around that, but still, it makes sense why some things changed. But the kind of content that Leafy was creating is extremely dark, and it's very it's like a shit post, basically, if you will, because he's basically making fun of other people, and that's really dark satire because of what he was, the subject matter, with the videos he would talk about. And yeah, he created a lot of drama, but that's what keeps people interested on the internet. Drama, things happen. It's it's stupid, but guess what? People like it. It's like the Kardashians. Half the crap that they do on there is so stupid, but guess what? People tune in every time to watch them because guess what? They're entertaining. It's like that. People find their own ways to create content, to create anything they really want. But basically the point what I'm trying to get here is that I think it's crazy that this happened, and I don't know too much about the story. And it would be really cool to see Leafy try something on another platform. I know McJuggernuggets is doing a platform of his own who's trying to be like YouTube to compete. And right now there's been a decent amount of people doing it. I forgot the name of the social media, but I'll have to look it up. But it looks like the old school YouTube layout, and he's running it. And I don't know if he's running it with anybody else, but it wouldn't surprise me if he would be one of the major content creators besides McJuggernuggets and a few other people to move to this new platform. And if Leafy had a backup of all of his videos from the last 6 years, he could just start re-uploading them. And then, I don't know, he can just find ways to do something, because it'd be really hard to get back into the space of YouTube, because immediately when he tries to create the thing, they'll just hit him with the ban hammer again. And it's I understand that when you're on someone's website, you have to read their terms of service, and that changes over time. But there's nothing really that Leafy was saying or doing or creating in the last several months that was really I would say bad, in my mind. He would still do a little bit of commentary on stuff, and he would do some pretty dark jokes, but that's just his humor. So it just kind of showcases what YouTube is becoming like a dictatorship in a way, which is why I didn't really want to do too much on this platform. But so far with me getting back into it, it's being fairly nice to me, and it probably could be because I'm a smaller channel. But I knew that this was going to happen, so I actually started making a internet time capsule hard drive that's 5 terabytes, and I got a program downloaded that uploads videos in full 1080p resolution off of YouTube. And I actually was able to download all of his videos months ago, and I'm glad I did it, because I can look back at some old school Leafy whenever I want to and laugh my ass off at stuff that was pretty dark and edgy and just all around kind of stupid at times. If you don't believe me, here's the evidence that I downloaded almost all of his videos. I'll put in a few clips. Here's the evidence.
Holy shit. This guy's fucking nuts. Have you guys ever just been on YouTube minding your own business? You end up seeing a recommended video. You click on that video, and you end up finding the most cancerous content of all fucking time. But the videos and that YouTuber has a ton of support. Yeah, I got one. Fucking you. Kill yourself.
So yeah. But point is, I just wanted to say, like, I just think it's a little insane that, you know, a corporation can just, you know, fly down on a YouTuber and just get rid of him off the site. The last time I saw this happen was with a channel called Mr. Technical Difficult, who would upload hooker prank calls, and those were a little more explicit, so I can understand why YouTube took action on him about 6 years ago. And he's come back and done vlogs and all that, but he doesn't do too much now, which is really sad, because the guy is just so funny. But, you know, certain platforms have certain things you can and cannot do, and I understand that, and I respect that. But at the end of the day, it's like, where's the line draw? Because, you know, a lot of content creators that don't even do stuff like Leafy or MTD are getting, like, demonetized and flagged. And it's like, dude, they're just video game reviewers or they're commentators, and they're getting their money taken away, or they're getting demonetized, and it's making them harder to do their jobs in a sense. And it sucks. So, I don't know. I just think the whole thing's kind of crazy. But I hope you all enjoyed the video, and it's a little bit of a commentary I felt like making. And, yeah, I'll see you guys on one of my next videos. Goodbye, everybody.